New standings leader McLaren's Lando Norris kept cool in the aftermath of the Mexico City Grand Prix, when the Brit ignored the loud boos ringing out in the Foro Sol Stadium section. Norris took over the standings lead in Mexico from his popular McLaren teammate Oscar Piastri, following a stunning drive from pole position, but boos for the winner showed bubbling contempt for the Brit. With rising chatter on social media, especially in Piastri's home nation Australia, sure the team would prefer a British world champion, and that it's being engineered, which the team denies. People can do what they want, honestly, Norris said. They have the right to do it if they want to do it. I think that's sport sometimes. Norris has taken 6 victories to Piastri's 7, with his Mexico win McLaren's first there since 1989, which Ayrton Senna won, and finished over 15 seconds up on his nearest rival, Williams' Riccardo Patrese. Staying with Norris, who ex-IndyCar driver turned F1 pundit James Hinchcliffe has dipped his cap to for fighting for the title in his own style and not defaulting to playing the emotionless combatant. Norris is just 1 point ahead of his McLaren teammate Oscar Piastri in the drivers' standings with 4 rounds to go. And Hinchcliffe told official podcast F1 Nation that the Brit has much to be proud of.
Lando's the first to put up his hand when he's made a mistake. He's first to admit when he's struggling. He's first to praise somebody else when they do something well. And that's not for everybody. Fair play. There have been enough world champions that have this ice-cold, killer instinct, emotionless sort of profile.
Racing Bull's Liam Lawson got the shock of his life on lap 3 in Mexico after a near miss with 2 marshals who were on track without warning, a situation the FIA is set to further investigate. Marshals were on track soon after the race's start to clean up debris from the Turn 1 melee, but Lawson pitted at the end of lap 1, forcing race control to recall marshals and throw double yellow flags. But the FIA is still investigating what happened after that, with Lawson encountering 2 marshals at Turn 2, causing him serious distress with what could have been a tragic event. We would like to underline our respect and appreciation for the local ASN, as well as the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez and their marshals, said the FIA statement. Oliver Bearman, who is one of the stars in Mexico with a career-best 4th, says he's looking forward to moving away from the threat of a 1-race ban, with 2 of his 10 penalty points expiring next week. Bearman notched the 10 points at 4 events beginning with Brazil 2024, where he caused a collision with then-Williams driver Franco Colapinto. Bearman's tally was boosted with red flag incidents at Monaco this year, where he overtook, and then at Silverstone, where he crashed. His other collision with Williams' Carlos Sainz at Monza gained him 2 more. But the Brit said if he's to be the best in the future, he needs to make the mistakes and learn from them to up his game. It's been a tough few races on that side of things, but it hasn't necessarily meant that the results haven't been there, he said. Liam Lawson says he's done everything he can to retain his Racing Bulls drive into 2026, though the Kiwi knows he hasn't had the perfect season, with lessons learned to take forward. Lawson is under pressure to keep his drive at Red Bull's sister team, with young gun Arvid Lindblad likely to step up, forcing a straight fight for the second seat between him and Yuki Tsunoda. But while Lawson was demoted from Red Bull's top team after China and has made mistakes like multiple crashes in Singapore, the 23-year-old has scored 30 points to teammate Isaac Hadjar's 39 and knows he just has to continue to make progress in 2025's final 4 races. As long as I look back on those mistakes and I learn from them and try not to do them again, that's the most important thing, he said. Sergio Perez's preparations for his Formula One comeback with Cadillac are set to ramp up next month, with a test at classic Italian track Imola in Ferrari's race-winning SF23 car. Checo last raced in F1 for Red Bull Racing at 2024's season finale in Abu Dhabi, but since signing his new deal with the American manufacturer, has been focusing on his training, getting up to speed with his engineers, and doing simulator work at its Silverstone Park base. But the next step is getting back in a car, with laps needed to prepare his body and mind for the assault ahead of F1's opening private test in Spain, and time needed for the team to get up to speed. They'll be very useful because we'll be able to work with the mechanics and engineers to have the whole team ready for the testing program that begins in January, very early in the year, where we'll already be at 100%, he said. Lewis Hamilton has been named the world's most marketable athlete for 2025 by business media outlet SportsPro, with the Brit beating out global superstars like Steph Curry and Cristiano Ronaldo. Hamilton's ranking has no doubt been helped by his partnership with the world's most successful and storied racing team, Ferrari, with the 40-year-old topping the list for the first time since 2014. The seven-time world champion is one of the highest-paid athletes in the world, and the second highest in F1, behind reigning world champion Red Bull Racing's Max Verstappen. Hamilton beat gymnast Simone Biles to the top spot. Rugby union player Ilona Maher was third, ahead of NBA icon Curry and football megastars Ronaldo and Neymar. Aston Martin's Chief Technical Officer Enrico Cardile says that his British colleagues in green are far less emotional under pressure than his Italian counterparts were at Ferrari. Cardile joined Ferrari in 2005 and rose up to become technical director of its world-famous Scuderia, but left mid-2024 to move to the UK for his new role at Aston Martin. And the Italian told the official podcast Beyond the Grid there are some differences in approach.
One thing is a passion for what you are doing, how much driven you are. The other stuff is how emotional you became when you have a problem, you are under pressure. In this respect, people here are less emotional. They stay calm when the pressure rises and not, losing the focus to the target.
Thanks for watching. To stay up to speed on all things Formula One, make sure you hit the subscribe button.